know me, SDMT. Big news right here, man. Nick Foles is headed to the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. This is huge right here, man. The Jaguars been needing a quarterback, and it looks like they're finally done with Blake Bortles, man. That just didn't work out. We knew they had a solid defense, they had a running game, but Blake Bortles was definitely holding them back. A lot of people didn't want to believe it, but at this point, they're ready to move on to Nick Foles, man. And Nick Foles got that big bag, that big bank, man. A 4-year contract worth $88 million with $50 million in guarantees, man. With incentives, it's a max value contract of $102 million, man. Quarterbacks get paid in the league, man. And we get to see, will quarterback be the missing link, Nick Foles, for the Jacksonville Jaguars? We know they're a talented team, they have a solid defense. They got a stacked backfield. They definitely need some help at receiver, but they can get that through the draft or free agency, and we see what they can do with their talent. They have a lot of talent. Their team that you look like they were on the rise. They definitely took a step back last season, but we will see what a veteran quarterback can do. We know Nick Foles, his teammates love him. They play harder for him. A lot of people wanted him over Carson Wentz in Philadelphia. He did win a Super Bowl ring with them, but it was a tough decision for them, the Eagles, but they chose to go with Carson Wentz. Now we look at Nick Foles, you have this quarterback, this veteran that can, motivate his teammates to, play better and outside of their out of the comfort zone and play better than a lot of them. Or we look at the situation and, that can make the Jaguars maybe get them over that hump and get them back into the playoffs. We will see, man, but Nick Foles got paid right here, man. We got to look at Nick Foles from another point of view as well, because he didn't do too well outside of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? His career definitely hit a dip when he left last time, so this could be fool's gold. You know what I mean? The Jaguars could have paid a lot of money for a quarterback that ends up being a bust because his best years were actually in Philadelphia. We will see. We will see. We got to be, keep our eyes open to that. How well will Nick Foles be in the new organization? You know what I mean? Can he adapt, and can he really, get that team to the next level? We know quarterback's the most important position on the field. So if the Jaguars get somebody they can depend on, and that they believe in, you know what I mean? We look at Blake Bortles. They really didn't believe in him a lot of times. They ran the ball so much because they knew Blake Bortles, he couldn't really make the throws all the time, and he was turning the ball over. So you look at that team, if they can get a solid quarterback and they can have that solid defense and they can have that solid running game, the Jaguars can be dangerous. You know what I mean? In this league, when it comes down to it, if you can have a solid running game and a solid defense and a quarterback that doesn't hurt you, you can get things done. And Blake Bortles, that year they were successful. He wasn't hurting them that much, but he wasn't enough to get them over that hump. Kind of like Alex Smith when he was on the Chiefs. He couldn't get them over that hump like Patrick Mahomes could. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes is that gunslinger, and he's going to get it done. So let me know what you guys think about this trade. Do you think it's a good move? Not a trade, but a good signing. Nick Foles going to the Jaguars. What do you think? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think Nick Foles can ball outside of Philadelphia? Drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on my notifications, and follow me on Instagram at SDMT619. SDMT!